Have you ever duffed a putt? It's the worst feeling because you go through all your routine and get set up and you're all focused and concentrating on the line and the pace, and then you hit the ground before the ball and it goes about a foot or two and it just completely kills your putt. Now, why would you be duffing a putt? So there's three reasons usually that you might duff a putt. Number one reason is that you're trying to putt from off the green and it's too far away. So if you're guilty of putting a lot from a long way away when you're off the green and the putt itself is really long, it's really long distance, then that will be the number one reason you might duff it, because you need such a big putting stroke for that putt. So this is a classic example of a time when you should chip and run the ball and not putt. I need such a long stroke here to get that ball all the way up there that I'm very likely to have body movement and duff the putt or hit the ground before. But we'll give it a try just for fun. You almost can't hit it hard enough in this situation. So this is your classic opportunity to do your little chip and run with an 8 or a 7 and put away that putter when it's this far away. The second reason that you might duff a putt is if you're getting too wristy. Now, this is a very common fault in putting, and you've probably heard me talk about it many times before, is this sort of action when you're putting instead of this action. So if you find yourself duffing a lot of putts, hitting the ground before quite regularly, it could be that you're getting too wristy when you putt. So a good way to eliminate the wristiness is to take your putter, pop it up underneath your armpits, and practice your stroke like this. It gives you the feeling of the shoulders doing the work, and this nice Y shape stays intact, and we eliminate that sort of wristiness from here down. So that's your number two reason why you might duff some putts. And then the third reason is the movement of your head. So if you tend to want to look up quickly to see if the ball's going in, or if you've got a bit of body movement when you're putting, which we don't want, you again could be likely to duff some putts. So we want to feel a nice stable base with the bottom half. We want to feel the shoulders are tilting back and forth, but we're very stable down the bottom here. So if you watch me, watch that this stays very still, and it's just the top half tilting back and forth with the shoulders, keeping the wrists out of it. So stay very stable down here, and also nice and stable with the top half. We don't want any movement. You don't want any knee movement when you're putting. So once you start to get the body moving around when you're putting, that's when you're more likely to duff your putts. Well, hopefully that has helped you eliminate the hitting of the ground before the putt, which is such a killer for your putting, and help you to putt a little bit more consistently. So that was terrible. Let me do it again. Oh. No. I was hitting it sort of a little bit up the slope, but let's see if you can get it any closer. That ain't real good either.
That's a big tough putt. Let me go again, that's fun though.
Ready? That's even what? It didn't, it stayed out there. That was better. Oh my gosh.